The entire team is here. Where's Mr. Dr. London?
Doctor.
I see Sheriff said today he's Doctor. Did you see it? Doctor, we named Dr. Amir. So everybody added Dr. Best.
Best doctor.
So adding the word doctor today is like the in thing, okay? So you want me to add Dr. London?
No, don't do that.
I mean, if Amir can say he's doctor, everybody's doctor. Dr. Watch, Dr.
You
Shoes.
gotta be doctor who can read.
You hear me? Dr. Watch, Dr. Shirt, Dr. Shoes.
Dr.
Remind me of my nephew. Listen to this. This is no joke, right? I have a nephew that was so strict with him growing up. Make sure you say uncle. That the boy was so scared of me. If he wants something to drink, Uncle Darwin, can I have some Uncle Soda? Can I please have some Uncle Cheese? The man had uncle to everything.
Uncle to everything.
Can I please have some Uncle Soda? We are inviting the police officers to the listen, okay?
You want me?
Belladrum, good afternoon again. Please, could we get seated? Thank you.
The Nigerian speech really our country. So,
swiftly.
Find a way to weigh it.
So you gotta get a couple of stones and put it in the
Stones won't prevent.
You can stick it in. I'm gonna fill it out yet.
Something with weight.
Okay, Belladrum, good afternoon again. My name is Malika Ramsey. Of course, I'm from the Forward Guyana movement. As I said earlier, our leaders are here to speak with you, to meet and greet with you, to hear from you. We're also here to ask your votes. And we know you're big supporters because we can see the purple is loud already. So we'll have, again, we have Amanda Walton is there, Nigel London, and Durbin Best. They will come to speak with you. I am not sure why Durbin seems a little shy this afternoon. He's all the way over there. So I'm going to call on him along with Miss Amanda Walton is there and Mr. Nigel London to just come to this area. Yes, right. Here we go. Yes, come this way.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And hey, how y'all doing? Good. Hey, Patricia. I'm Amanda. Only one, never two. No, but listen, thank you guys so much for coming out this afternoon. This is a meet and greet. It is not a rally.
All right.
This is just our team.
We still gonna rally.
We big a rally, and we're going to be walking through the village. We just wanted you to know that we are here and we mean business. I'm here with my brothers, Darwin, Nigel, as we know. We've come together to form the Forward Guyana movement. And what is that about? We believe that it is time for a new type of politics in Guyana.
All right.
We believe that it is time that Guyanese people be given options. We believe this either or, it's this camp or that camp, and the winner takes all politics continues to be the reason for Guyana's underdevelopment. We refuse to live in a Guyana anymore when one side is in government, the other side feels left out. When one side is in government, this side feels left out. We have got to break that cycle so that we can leave our children a Guyana that they can live in. And that is the passion of the Forward Guyana movement. So we want to see more representation in Parliament. We want to see more parties in Parliament. We want to see more voices and a diversity of voices in the Parliament. Because, you know, in Guyana, since I was born, you have to pick a camp and shut him out. And if you're here, you're against us. And if you're there, you're against that. Well, the truth is, if you ask any Guyanese, what do they want? Irrespective of if you're black, you're brown, you're whatever you are, they want a good life. They want to be able to live in peace. They're not necessarily concerned about their neighbor getting once they're getting two. So what does that mean? Equity before the system and before the law. Where if I work, I can take care of my children, I can leave an inheritance for my children. Now there are people who are so frustrated because it seems like no matter how hard they work, they can't make it. But why is that? It is the type of politics that we have. Because election time comes, this one tries to outbid this one, and if this one is offering 400,000, this one can offer you 5. And every 5 years we see that cycle. And if we sit and we ask ourselves, honestly, are we any better off than we were? And the answer is no. So we refuse to be a generation of people that will keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We want to disrupt that cycle. We want to transform the way politics is done. And to do that, we have to start somewhere. And so we were told, oh, this is not going to work. The system will always stay the same. And we refuse to accept that.
Yes.
And we're looking for Guyanese who are refusing to accept that it will always be like this. It will never change. We cannot accept that as our reality.
No
That is
way.
not the Guyana that we want to leave our children.
No.
And so change has to begin somewhere. The longest journey begins with a single step.
Yes.
And we are taking the step today, and we're drawing a line in the sand, and we're saying that no more. No more. And so we will weather the criticism, we will listen. We're accused of splitting votes and, oh, you know, you're splitting a certain type of vote, and oh, I have to come back this way. And I say to people that this is not about splitting the votes. This is about allowing people to vote in accordance with their conscience.
All right.
There you go. I do not need to scare you into voting for me.
Exactly.
I must inspire you into voting for me.
Yes.
And so, because when you understand how we struggled for the right to vote, you understand that nobody has a monopoly on anybody's vote, and we have to respect Guyanese enough to say to them, look, this is what we're about. This is the agenda that we have for the country, and we have to respect Guyanese enough to allow them to choose. If you have to resort to fear and intimidation and say, oh, you're splitting the vote, it means that you don't have confidence in your agenda
Exactly.
for the people of Guyana.
Exactly.
So that is a little bit of our heart and why this movement started. Since we are tots, we've been hearing about constitutional reform. And we've experienced change of government, and we've not been able to reach it. So what we the people have to do is to force, particularly the larger parties, to understand that this has to happen.
Yes.
It
Yes.
has to happen. We're not going to be content with you promising. For example, we promised constitutional reform in the last 5 terms. The Constitutional Reform Committee was convened, and $500 million later, there is not even a work plan. So understand that there is not a seriousness about reforming the Constitution to allow more representation. So we the people are going to have to demand it.
Yes.
We the people are going to have to demand it. We have to put an end to this winner-take-all politics where, because you have a one-seat majority, you can do whatever you want to the people of Guyana, and they have to take it. So it is time for us to change direction and to change course. And this is why we are inviting every Guyanese to put their shoulders to the wheel come September 1 so that we can move Guyana forward. We want a different Guyana. We need a better Guyana. And insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And the last time I checked, we're not crazy. So I know we disrupted the order a little bit because they said, oh, you should speak last. The thing about me and these two gentlemen is that we don't stand on a lot of formality. We are a family.
Yes.
And so they said ladies first. I'm going to speak first, and then I'm going to hand it over to them. And when we're done, we're going to go greet the people of Belladrum, the good people of Belladrum. That's right. You know, because again, you live in a country where people say, oh, if I come out and they see me, I might be victimized. You know, or I support a particular party. I support a particular party, so I can't come and hear what another one says. Listen to me. If you have two... All right. All right. All right. Keep down there for me, right? I depend on you, you know. All right. So, I was making the point that if you are a member of another party and you want to come in here, come and listen. It is your right. Anybody who tells you, oh, don't come out here, don't support them, that I get a small crowd, you have to ask yourself, what are you afraid of? We are not afraid of an enlightened people. We are not afraid of a people who look at their options and make intelligent decisions. And so I want to thank you all for coming out. I look forward to greeting every one of you. Particularly, I want to welcome our brothers from the quarantine.
Oh yeah.
All right. And our sister from the quarantine. Thank you so much. Brother Bisoon and Brother Shazam, thank you for coming and for sitting here with us. And of course, we have to get back to the city because y'all know Monday is nominations day. And the hell G come giving these new parties, we gotta cross every T and dot every I. So we're gonna be working through the night to get and to make sure that we are A1 and ready for nominations day. So we'll be keeping you abreast of what we're doing. Thank you again for coming out. I love each and every one of you, and I hope to meet each and every one of you and get to know your name. And without further ado, I will hand you back over to our, is it Malaika? Yeah. Where is she? Hey. I'll hand you back over to Malaika. Now, many of you may know Malaika. Malaika is a seasoned politician. She used to be an anchorwoman and so on and so forth. And she was a little, what's a good word? Disillusioned with the political scenario in Guyana. And so when we launched Forward Guyana Movement, she reached out and said, hey, I would love to be a part of this. And so these are the men and women that we are about building capacity and about building a future cadre of leaders that don't see color and race, but see Guyana and want the best for Guyanese. So Malaika, over to you, my dear.
Thank you very much, Amanda. All right, so we have the two. We're gonna go with this quickly, as you heard. We have to get back to the city, and I've been told to go with the tall one first. Who's the tall one? Between the two men, who's the tall one? Then I'll go. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Darwin Best.
Here's the DJ. There's a normal song I would like to hear today. Like 2 seconds of it. You know what? Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up.
Don't give up the fight.
Don't give up the fight. All right. I got goosebumps everywhere. It's kind of hard to go after Amanda. You know that, right? So let's have an agreement today, publicly, that she never gets to speak first. Because how do you come after her? You have to start rewriting your script or whatever you want to say in your head. But many of you probably know, or many of you don't know, that I am from this same drum, Belladrum.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And you would think that I planned this. But apparently I know more people in Belgium than I do. Because I saw a flyer in my phone saying, we're going to a meet and greet in Belladrum. I said, you know that's where I'm from? She said, I didn't know that. I said, yeah. And if you notice, they even spelled my name wrong. That's to tell you, I didn't even know. So, having said that, people, I'm very happy to be here. I learned to swim in that same little trench over there, you see. Yes. And I'm hearing that people are telling the villagers not to come out. We're not here to persuade anyone. We're here to educate. Because I was riding to Belladrum today. And the entire time I'm driving, I'm looking at flags on the pole. There's a blue and something, blue and white and red, whatever that color is. What I want Guyanese to realize today and to understand, every time you see those flags, think of the word corruption. Every time you ride around and see a red flag, think of the word corruption. Because that is the meaning of those flags. It doesn't mean vote. It means corruption. And whatever I came to say today changed it. Because what I realized while driving here is Barrett Jack Dio and the PPP has used that word and gave it life. There's no longer a word corruption. It's like a living thing. It moves, it breathes, it signs checks. Corruption used to be backdoor deals. It's no longer that. It's a real living thing. So when you see the red flag, when you see all these flags, pick carefully, people, because we might not have the money to put so many flags because we're in a part of corruption. Mike. This might, you know what I mean? I thought I was the one with the red shoes. Am I good to go? Good. Again, people, I want you to understand. I am not standing here today as a politician. I'm standing here as a human being from Belladrum that's in politics. I don't know anything about politics. What I know is what's right and wrong. What I know is I left Belladrum the way it looks today 25 years ago. So I asked myself while coming here, does the wealth of Guyana has an address? Like you have to live in a certain area code or zip code or village to benefit from Guyana's oil wealth. Because when you look around, ask Irfan Ali when they come through here, or whoever, what have you given to Belgium? Is there a housing community here? I don't know. You guys tell me. No. Is there a call center? So the only thing we're good for is 2 streets and a couple drains? What happened on the west side is housing community. My good friend Francis is here. We don't call them housing community. We call them in-water community. Because that's what they've been building. Now, going back to the word corruption that I was speaking on when I was rudely interrupted by my favorite DJ. What this government would have done, people, which is why I'm standing here today in politics, is give the word corruption life. Let me tell you how much they give this word corruption life. It is so bad, I hope this thing is streaming live, that today we now have an opportunity in our next, come September 1st, to elect corruption. Listen to what I just said. The ballot paper has corruption on it as a presidential candidate. That's how bad corruption is in Guyana today. That might be a little bit over our head because of how I said it, but you think about it. You think about it. This word corruption has gained so much life that it's on our shelves.
You can't say it in Parliament.
This ain't Parliament. Okay? This word corruption creates life that is so attached to the pit of the PPP that they now are allowing it to become one of the presidential candidates on the ticket. Mm-hmm. You hear me? When you see the ballot paper, you'll understand what I just said. Because when you look at the flags today, ask yourself where the money came from. That's why we might not have the money, like we said, to give out as much shirts, thousands of them, and flags. But it's because we are here to end corruption, not to participate in corruption. This movement was birthed from people that suffered from corruption.
There you go.
All of you here today are here today because you are also suffering from corruption. So we're not going to use September 1st to re-elect corruption or to elect new corruption.
All right. Mm-hmm.
We're not going to use our vote September 1st to do what? To re-elect corruption or to elect new corruption. Guyanese, I ask of you, I beg of you, I'm not going to tell you where to cast your vote, but I'm going to tell you this. Think carefully. We have spent $25 billion US. And look around. Those police officers they send, they don't know we're going to change their lives too. Because none of them can make it through the month with their salaries. They'll only be transferred for 2 months. Because the people are listening and they're paying attention. The ones that are not here today because they're scared, I'm sure there's all these phones are streaming. Those police officers, lives are going to change. The nurses that are being leaving Guyana to go to England to work for a better salary, they're going to start coming home. The nurses that are leaving Guyana today are going to start coming home. The people that are in Brooklyn hiding from Trump are going to come home. Because we're going to have Americans now asking us, hey, can I stay by you? Because we're going to build a new Guyana. We're going to put the wealth where it belongs, to the people. Again, it's hard to go after Amanda, right? But I'm here to tell you people, there's so much wealth in this country that we don't have to live like this anymore. There is so much power in our vote. They call some scrape, they call some hungry belly. But you know what's funny? All them scrapes and hungry belly they're taking pictures with now. You ever notice? Every Thursday. There's a bald guy. He's coming to press conference every Thursday.
I want to talk to you again. Repeat from the first.
Which part?
It's hard to go for the scrape and hungry belly and dog. And
they call the scrapes an hungry belly. But now that we're 51 days before, or 50 days before an election, every Thursday this guy is like, he's like something about these scrapes. He want to take pictures with them. You ever notice? She called it hypocrite. Every Thursday, they're friends. They want to help every scrape now. All the communities that the roads were bad, that they knew for 5 years, for some reason today they want to fix it. I hope we are wise enough today. When Jack Yo used to do this and get away with these stories, we didn't have internet. In Belladrum used to wait for one newspaper for come and tell we were going on. Now we have technology, we can see it live. So why are we being fooled? Why? You're telling me that we're going to put on a red shirt and vote, continue to vote corruption? It is time we end corruption. So if we didn't benefit, let our children and grandchildren do. From the new Guyana that we're going to build. Belladrum, I am hurt standing here. Not just because I'm from Belladrum. Again, me here as a politician, I know what they did to me as a person. And that is why I'm standing here. And I don't want that to happen to anyone else. And I understand how much power we have in our vote. You know one thing, Jack, you can do a bit finale, is vote for us. He can convince us and lie to us and tell us all the stories, make the city red. Red means corruption, remember that? Every time you see a red flag, think of corruption. Every time you see a red flag, think of corruption. But if you look close to the red flag, you'll see the other corruption. I don't remember the color, I saw it. Because there's some reason, there's a lot of corruption money in them polls today. Be careful where you cast your vote. Okay? The next thing I want to address is we are open to work with all political parties to bring an end to this. That has the people's interest at heart.
That's important. That has the people's interest at heart.
We are standing here today, just the three of us, because of the principle, the fundamental principles that we stand by. And we would not sell that for nothing. So that is why we're standing here. So if you don't see anyone else standing here with us, they're not with us. Because we're not going to align ourselves with anyone who cannot clearly outline their plans to be a part of ending corruption. So if you don't see them here today, because maybe they didn't say that yet. I don't know why our presidential candidate is laughing over there. She must have heard something I didn't say. So I'm saying to you people in Belladrum today, Do not be afraid to come out and do what? Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. They kicked me down a whole bunch of times. They locked me up, they jailed me, they did it all. But I'm standing here showing something that a lot of Guyanese are afraid to do. Courage. And if you lost it, just think about this. Because anybody you can think about that has been discriminated, that's been dragged through the mud, that's been called a criminal, they locked me up, which everybody's seen on the news, saying I tried to extort someone $150,000. But in the same sentence, they say he paid over $1 billion a year in taxes. Does that make sense? He and 4 people. Which means if you divide the 4, it's $37,000. I tried to extort a man and hold me $160 million. That is the level of corruption in this country. Adriana Young, I'm sure the whole world knows her name. The father and mother had to bury that child. There's still no justice. Because of what? Corruption. The people in Belladrum don't have a housing community, don't have any development because of what? Corruption. None of the contracts that have been given in this village, I'm sure the youngsters don't even know. Every government contract that is given today started in 2001. 20% of that contract belongs to small contractors. Anyone you can tell me you got that? No. Because of what? Corruption. So how are you going to re-elect corruption? Then the next best option you have is what? More corruption. So it's on us to decide, Guyana. What do we do with our vote? Where do we go next? So I'm sure Nigel is probably sitting there saying, when is going to give me the mic? But I'm so happy to be here. And I don't know why Amanda chose Belladrum again, but I'm happy she did. But I can't wait for this campaign season to start, because guess what I'm going to tell you? All the details of the corruption. Because one of the things God would have blessed me with is to sit in the rooms, a lot of them. But you know what they can't tell me? I was a part of none of it. Because I paid my taxes. Over $1 billion a year. You understand? And I told them the other day, if they want to figure out what crime I solved, invite the same FBI that they've been talking about to investigate all of us. And then let the people see who are the... You understand? I am not afraid. Let us investigate them all. Let's track the money. Starting with sheriff and the whole. Guyana needs to start enjoying Guyana's wealth. There's 800,000 people here. You're telling me we all can't live happy? It's because of bad management. Let's elect that beautiful lady over there. Tell me one thing that can say about her. None. She might have been a part of the last opposition. She wasn't a part of no corruption.
Beautiful.
She was one of the loudest mouths in the last opposition. But she wasn't a part of no corruption. When you look on the corruption table today, let me tell you how y'all see. You get a mic just now, right? When you look on the corruption table today, and why I joined with her willingly, happily, I could sleep at night. Me care who vex. Vex is their face. Here why. People were sitting on the aisle with her with the green. Just last night I saw some lady, whatever her name is. You're telling me that you and all of you on that side are just willing to cross aisle, endorse corruption, be a part of corruption? Right. How you sitting? Me and the guy had a big argument by you, man. Listen, man, you lose a heavyweight, you should have went after her. I said I didn't lose nothing. Because at the end of the day, when you follow someone's path, it is clear to see what their agenda is. I tell you, when this guy being really kick off, all of it makes sense. Because my sister over there gonna give me the permission to just run my mouth. Right, Francis? Where did she cross the aisle and go? You look yourself. Where did James Bond go? Who walked this whole village and tell y'all, don't vote PPP? Now he's proudly wearing a red shirt. I wonder why. Corruption. Because he didn't put the people first. He pretended he did. And the rest of them. So I'm telling you people, Don't be fooled by this last minute couple contracts. Do not be fooled by these last minute fixing your road and trench. This is what these politicians have been doing for the last how many decades we can remember. Just recycling, recycling. Now today, everything that's in our manifesto, they promise it. We said we're going to fix car taxes, they're going to fix it too. We said we're going to fix the housing 2 weeks ago. Oh, we'll make it right in the next government. If you didn't make it right the last 20, 30, 40 years, how did... Can you say ass life? You're going to fix it now. You understand what I'm saying? How are you going to fix it now? You're promising to fix it now because you realize you now have people that's prepared to do it. Right. All of a sudden, all of you know how to get it right. That's why I said debate us. Because the first question we're going to ask them, if you knew what is right, why haven't you done it?
There you go.
So it's not even a debate anymore. They'll just come there. We don't even have to respond. Ask them the next question. When they're done, so you know the answer. Then why you didn't do it? It's simple. That is why they will never debate us. They would never debate us because if you knew the answer all along, why haven't you done it? Why now that our manifesto is a people manifesto where we invite all of you? Tell me what y'all think about this. If we think it's wrong, we can fix it. Now they're saying they're going to do all of it. Why? So Guyanese, Belladrum, tell your friends, tell your family. There's some new kids on the block with some new idea that stand for you. Thank you. Not so long, right?
Yeah, I'll see how long this man say yanning over this mic, but that's what happens when Darwin Best comes. You get a wealth of information. All right, the next young man is coming to talk to you, and I'm not going to use his first name today. I'm going to use the name I like. Nyambi. Nigel Nyambi London.
I am ready to move forward. Are you ready to take my place?
Thank you so much for that. I am it.
Let's move forward, Guyana. Side by side, me and you. The future starts today, and we're ready to break through.
I like that. Are you ready?
Are you ready to change this land? Hand in hand. From the coast to the hinterland. Hear the people say, we're done with the wait. We're stepping up today. No more silence, no more
Alright,
fear.
champ.
We're voting for a vision that's crystal clear.
Party start.
I am ready to move forward.
Yeah. Party start. We're ready to move forward.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and of course, my sister Manza, brother Darwin, man, they would have spoken, as he said. What can I say? I'm honored to be here among you all this afternoon, to know that we are strong enough to stand publicly. Whether there are 10 of us, 50,000, it takes a lot of courage now to stand in Guyana, and that is not a complimentary thing, it's a bad thing. Guyanese must be free to stand wherever they want to stand and for whomever they want to stand.
There you go.
That culture has to change because it's bad for our politics. And what we discovered is this nation becomes so divided that we've lost that ability to love one another truly and genuinely. We should not be in a place now whereby we have to look over our shoulders to wonder if the person behind me will stab me in my back. When we used to sit together at a table to eat as friends. That's how bad our culture has gotten. And we are here to change that culture. I want to briefly speak to you about the culture of politics in this country that Forward Guyana movement is here to change. We can't have a different experience if we have the same strategies being used to win people over.
All right.
We are not here to offer you money. We are not here to offer you any promises that we cannot fulfill. We are not here to lie to you. We are here to give you the honest facts regarding our situation in this country. And as we look around, I look around Belladrum, and Darwin was talking about corruption. It's hard to see it. If you look across here to your right, look down, you'll see corruption right here. Because I can't see you can build a 7 feet wide road and call this a road for a community. As easy as this looks, because I'm into construction, they could have a contract, let's say this road costs $200 million or $50 million. and the contractor may have only spent 15. Because how many people they had to pay to get the contract. And some are so brave that in this community they give contracts to build roads, and not one of these young men will have the contract to build it. That's what corruption looks like. And that's what we have to change in our society. But Darwin hinted at something today that really has most of you may know me from it. And that is the reality of what faces our children. And before we go, I'm happy that the sun is going down, Malika, so that those of you scared, they won't see you in the dark. Hope it's not moonlight night tonight. So come out in the dark and talk to us. But when I remember politics years ago, it used to be about who has a better manifesto and who can promise you more things, who can promise you more. But today I'm here to stand in Belladrum to announce to all you watching us that politics has changed for the worse in this country. Where we have to wonder that if our little girl child or son goes out from the house and they go missing, whether the police, the senior ranks, will tell these junior ranks to stand guard in front of some business to protect somebody. Who has our child or on the premises? And our politics have changed whereby we have a president for the first time who became a medical practitioner, where he read what he called an autopsy report about Adriana Young. And he said that 3 stooges told him, because they can't have sense, that she was in the pool for 20 hours. That is where the passion that you see in me comes from. Because if it takes going into the House of Assembly to get to jail, those who have to go to jail, I'll do whatever it takes to get there. Because they have to give account for this girl. It's not about road and car for me. It's about our children and about what happened to Adriana and police officers being forced to do what they do or else. Yes. And I'm here to tell all y'all who watch me. Barrett, Irfan has no power, so I ain't talking to you. You can hardly read, so I ain't talking to you. But the one who pulls the strings, you have 50 days, just about, to enjoy yourself. And pray to every God you know to put you back by all means necessary. I'm here to announce to Belladrum that there's a new coalition. We have Forward Guyana Movement, which is a healthy coalition. You have APNU, which is a coalition of sorts. But there's a new coalition. And it's called PPP, GCOMS, PPP, Commissioners, and Claudette. Y'all don't care what I do. I like jail bad. Jail don't make for cat and dog, make for me. But based on her decision making and what you saw even today, there's a new coalition in Guyana. Y'all look frightened as I say it. They can't hear what I said. Because if we're going to change this country, we have to be brave to tell the truth. Yeah. At all costs, you must tell the truth. Don't be afraid to tell it. Because if you tell me that, come for me please. And let me tell you, only pretty lady can stand beside me. If you're ugly, don't come close. So all of you are qualified to stand. I don't take pictures with ugly people. I don't take photographs with ugly people. Let me be ugly alone. But listen, if Malika and I stand here and take up a photograph, and then we go away, how G come telling you that you second time because you took a picture and send them a text that you've been there and you're number 2? That's how cruel these people have become to new parties that they know can shake the nation. But in a few days' time, Guyana shall rise to the place whereby we govern our destiny. And the people rule the country. Because we're about having the people rule the nation. I have 2 brothers with me. I can't have them go back so far without standing here beside me. Shazan and Joshua. And these 2 brothers come. They travel too far. 2 warlords. When I go quarantine, I don't frighten a soul. That's bad English, but let me say it all I want to say. I'm not afraid of anyone. Right here, fine, but that's it I want to say. I ain't frightened nobody. Because my 2 brothers right here, a farmer and a businessman, have seen that Guyana has to be different. And she will be different if we all united for the purpose of making Guyana better. Yes. More so making Guyana different. Yeah. I am so impressed that a rice farmer and cattle rancher And a businessman from quarantine said, we have to join the fight because what's happening isn't right. And we have to join this fight to make Guyana different. So together, we shall make this happen. And together we shall fight for the people of this country. And together we shall show the nation that we intend to protect our children. I brought these two fathers here and grandfathers with me because when Adriana's situation occurred, and we sat and talked, you heard the pain in their voices. It hurt badly. But I saw my brother, and my brother Shazan, say, how in the world could adults look at a little 11-year-old girl, do whatever was done to her, and then lie from the political offices to protect criminals? We have to change this. And today the fight begins to change it. Today the fight begins to change it. Together we shall change this nation. Blessings upon you, and let's stand strong, Guyana.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Nigel London. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. The meet and greet continues. You can walk around, talk with Amanda Walton Desire, Darwin Best, and Mr. Nigel London. But on behalf of the team, I want to thank you for coming out.
I am ready to move forward. I am ready to take my place. I am ready to live my country with purpose, pride, and grace. Let's move forward, Guyana. Side by side, me and you. The future starts today. We're ready to break through. Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to change this land? From the coast to the hinterland, hear the people say, we're done with the way. We're stepping out today.
Get in the car. Which car? You car.
Yeah, but I'm looking for ladies. Yeah, this lady got someone. Let's go out there.
Are you ready to rise? Are you ready to lead? Are you ready to build a Guyana where every child succeeds? I am ready to move forward. I am ready to take my place. I am ready to live my country with purpose, pride, and grace. Let's move forward, Guyana. Side by side, me and you. The future starts today. We're ready to break through. Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to change this land hand in hand? From the coast to the hinterland, hear the people say.
Oh, now, from flash.
You want to buy my glasses?
Are you ready to rise? Are you ready to lead? Are you ready to build a Guyana where every child succeeds? And I am ready to move forward. Are you ready to take my place? Are you ready to lift my country with purpose, pride, and grace? Let's move forward, Guyana, side by side, me and you. The future starts today, and we're ready to break through. Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to change this land hand in hand? From the coast to the hinterland, hear the people say, we're done with the wait, we're stepping up today. No more silence, no more fear, we're voting for a vision that's crystal clear.
Maybe I can see this picture.
I got that.
My country with purpose, pride, and grace. Let's move forward, Guyana, side by side, me and you. The future starts today, and we're ready to break through. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to move forward? Let's go. Are you ready to change this land together hand in hand?
Very good message.
From the coast to the
Just get in the audience.
hear the people say, we're stepping up today. No more silence, no more fear. We're going for a vision that's crystal clear. Are you ready to move? Are you ready to stand tall? Are you ready to fight for justice and answer the people's call? Move forward, Guyana. Raise your voice, join the sound. We're building a brighter future. Both feet on the ground.
We have the Apostolic Conference coming up before August.
Yeah, man.
I am born in so I'm going that way just now.
I think Ghana be ready. Francis. Francis up. So I put a friend.
For $2.
All right then. That's the thing. So how long does it do? They don't build concrete road. They didn't never come make it wide or nothing. Don't look at the color of the
He never got control.
Oh, no, show them, look. Let me show you, look. Guyana. And they call this development. And I got to tell you about development, right? This is called development. Yes, development. Look. Look, development. Development. This is where our countries come to.
So, no.
Here we are. Hope you can see me in the dark. But we're going to walk through the village, as promised, or walk around to ensure that we're able to share with you all the passion. All right? I'd be happy. Come, Pastor Josh. This, and Shazam. That's a farm. I want these men to explain to you. And then we have someone who did the taxes and stuff like that. But we want to hear from people, different faces, sharing with you their experience regarding what Guyana is like, what it's been. There's a business person who has to import containers and all these different things, and he can share with us what the best option would have been for businesses and to promote business in Guyana, things like that. One of our candidates, of course, and here we have agriculture standing before you with decades of experience in the rice industry. And he goes around, he's checking on farmers, and he can share with us some of the problems that they face. All right? So talk to our brothers, have a chat with them. We have a perfect interview here as well. Chat with brothers. Let's pop the car. So, our brother Shazan, you're sharing with the viewers and you have to come closer. Can you hear him clearly? All right. So, just share with them about the rice industry, some of the challenges we face in quarantine, and what you think of it. But
well, the challenges in the rice industry is not centered to Borbies alone.
Exactly.
The same challenges that the Borbies face, Demerara and Essequibo farmer face, the same challenges. And it starts from the inception, from seed paddy management. The fair distribution of seed paddy, we are not having that. Then you don't have proper drainage irrigation, right? You don't have proper dams to go into the back dam. And everything keeps going up, and then the price of the paddy is not right. So farmers meet lots of challenges and a lot of issues. So I hope that we can get a change and get competent people to run the rice industry or the agri sector, and farmers can get a bit of relief.
All right then, well, thank you very much, Brother Shazan. And we will now switch to Brother Besoon, Joshua Besoon, a big businessman on the quarantine coast.
Good evening, folks. It is a big disappointment to see how the small businessmen are suffering in this country. Our system is set for corrupt businessmen, not for small businessmen. And I can share many things, but I'm going to try to be short because down the road you will hear more from me. In the taxes in our country for goods, vehicles, for containers are too high. Very, very high. And that is not all. I could recall before we start to produce oil, I could have go for wire transfer for my business, and I get it immediately, or it takes me only one day to get my money wire to conduct my business. Now, sometimes it takes you weeks and you're not get it. And we producing oil with all this US were coming in billions we here, and we getting foreign exchange, and we been deprived or we been held back of our business to function in the way it ought to function. Now, while that is being said, we also have another issue where our containers take months. I have a container that is over 3 months now. Jamaica, Colombia, Trinidad, and cannot reach in the country. But I am sure that there are business people who are affiliated and have connections to these corrupt people. They get in the containers promptly on time, while we, who doesn't have connections, are being deprived to have our containers in time. Now I have containers shipped out from China since April and can't get it yet. And the second one shipped out in May, and according to my son, I might get the second one before the first one. And those containers have school items, and we already in the school season. So, you know, PPP and PNC has been a disgrace for us in this country. And it's time for we make a change to get rid of both of them and let a new breed of politicians run our country for the betterment, not for me, because I am of age already, for the betterment of our children and grandchildren, because they are the ones we have enough wealth. When I travel to countries, I see the landscape, and we have enough wealth in this country for every single Guyanese to live and live happily.
So let me ask him a question. Pastor, tell me, I know that the uncle that you've been in business and the challenges and the hurdles that you've seen over the years under the PPP. Tell me, do you think that there are a better way of doing business in Guyana? Do you think that the systems can be simpler and easier for the average businessman, and more so a prominent businessman as you?
We does not have a level playing field. And so long we does not have a level playing field in Guyana, business will never get better. We need a level playing field for every business. And to get a level playing field, we have to bring down the taxes way down to about 10%. Way down to about 10%, and you get across the board a level playing field where people are comfortable to pay. Recently I purchased a vehicle, $6 million I pay for it in Japan, and you tell me the GRA take $9.3 million tax, and it's a 4-year-old vehicle. You tell me, I go into Simple America, which I went on vacation recently, and in America, you get a similar vehicle like that, and you pay $60,000, which is about 13 new brand. New brand. Why we who have all this oil wealth and talking about all this oil wealth and we can't enjoy it, and only a few people enjoy it? No, it is not right. It is time for change. It is time for betterment. Enough is enough. We are fed up. We had enough. Enough of PNC.
What do you think is the solution going forward?
The solution going forward is to vote for me. You gotta make your choice. is for vote for forward movement. The forward movement, the party that I support, the party that I know can make a change. PNC has failed us, PPP has failed us, and AFC is my biggest disappointment. Not worry the win part. Not worry with them. We need people who, when they promise us things, they deliver. For years and decades, we are promised a whole ton of things, and especially this season, you're gonna see the promise gonna come again. But when the election over, we get little or nothing.
Alright, just before you close, Apostle, one other question. Tell me what are your thoughts on the leaders for Guyana movement? Tell me what has been your interaction with them and how have they impacted you to make a decision to be a part of this movement?
Trust. There is something called trust, and there is something called clean slate. You can only start over with people who you could trust and people who you know are clean. We don't want leaders who are unclean. If you are unclean, you're unfit. You must be clean to lead us. You must be clean to move this nation forward. You must not carry baggage. And within our party, I see my brother, Apostle Nigel, you can find anything there for him. And now I'm learning more about our presidential candidate, Walson. If I pronounce the name right.
Walton,
I hear them say, point finger to her. Can you point finger to her? Darwin Best, can you point finger to her? To him, sorry. Can you point finger to him? That's what we want. That's what the people want. That's what we're looking forward to. And that's what the country needs.
Well, thank you very much. And I am going to
This is ideally what the Forward Guyana movement is about. We're about enlightening you, giving you an opportunity, giving you a voice, ensuring that we more or less reveal to you what is the vision of this movement, so that you can understand that in our very core, what we need is a different Guyana, where systems are looked at and operations are done in the interest of the people, where taxes can be reviewed. And so we can understand going forward, there are leaders that you cannot point fingers at, as Michael said. There are leaders that has the heart of the people, so understand the heart of the people, know the needs of the people. So I would encourage you, young people that are in business, persons that are even if you're not in business, but you have a heart to see that Guyana grows, Guyana thrives. Vote Forward Guyana movement. It is the only party, the only movement, I would not even call it a party, the only movement that speaks to the very heart of the people. And we have a vision. So join us today. Join us today so that we can move Guyana forward and we can all enjoy this different Guyana.
yeah, so
I'm not going to comment tonight. I mean, they used to walk in mud and walk up here. Right? But we just still respect Jack them. Because Jack them got no respect for them. They thank all for Indians. Right? But everyone does something now. We got to win this election. If we don't win between our community, the making of the street mass production, that makes sense. So we're looking for better sources within our community in Belladrum or wherever in black people areas. Right? Now it's on you and Indian people, they have no respect for non-black people. So, you know, the black people them were think about because of $100,000 or $40,000 and then give them millions of dollars. It doesn't make no sense. That waste time. What is this trying to do to them to come? You don't get grandchildren. You get your training going up. So what happens is you feel them to come. Thank you, them son of Adam, just see them and hearting them do. So what will happen to this children?
Yes, folks. So,
no funny people.
yep.
You respect people from Uganda. You respect all them. Because you know why? Why get us stupid black people? And then people ask us watching for the world. Why them men come in and say, oh, they get it 100,000, they get it 200,000, and then 4 people talk to you and they rally. That doesn't make sense. When they give 1 on 2.
Alright, brother. So that is exactly what the people's movement is about. It's about listening to the people.
Yeah.
Right? So, you know when September 1st comes, what you need to do, alright?
Yeah.
Good man, bless.
Yeah.
I got random number, you got to random number.
Please don't come in and see how we can organize to share this on the because I don't have access.
Oh, but you can't see. Alright, so let me just say it. Obvious, it's getting dark. Alright? It's getting dark, so we talk soon.